Hello everyone, welcome back to our English class and I am your English teacher. So everyone, you can call me Teacher Mai. It's nice to see you again. So student, today we are going to have fun together with our program of ENOZ and Junior Brown. But before we move to our program, teacher have one more song for you. And this song is called Hello Song. But student, please stand up, stand up. We are going to sing and dance with Hello Song. Don't forget to set up like this. Let's sing along.
Hi, hello, it's time to say hello. Hi, hello, say hello to your friends, to your teachers. Come and play together. E-N-O-Z kids. We can sing and dance. We can jump up high. How are you today? How do you feel today? I'm fine, thank you. And you? It's nice to be here with you.
Let's turn around.
Let's turn round and round and round and shout, yeah! Let's turn round and round and round and shout, yeah! It's time to have fun. Let's have a good day.
Let's do it again.
Hi, hello, it's time to say hello. Hi, hello, say hello to your friends, to your teachers. Come and play together. E-N-O-Z kids. We can sing and dance. We can jump up high. Move your body in, move your body out. Move your body like this. And shake your body around.
And let's turn around.
Let's turn round and round and round.
Let's shout.
And shout, yeah! Let's turn round and round and round. And shout, yeah! It's time to have fun. Let's have a good day.
Good job everyone. You are all good dancers and good singers. Alright student, before we move to our program, teacher have some questions to ask all of you. And my first question that teacher want to know is, student, how are you? Oh, how are you today and how do you feel? So student, for today, are you sleepy? Student, are you sleepy?
No, I'm not.
Good job. If you are not sleepy, how about this one? For today, are you sad? Student, are you sad?
No, teacher.
Wow, wonderful. If you are not sad too, then how about this one? Are you happy? Student, are you happy?
Yes.
Wonderful. So now if you say yes, now you have to repeat and act follow me. You say I am happy. Your turn.
I am happy.
Very nice. All right. Teacher have one more questions. And my question is, student, how's the weather? Oh, how's the weather today? So now let's look at the window. Let's look at the outside and then tell me how's the weather today. Look. For today, is it windy? Is this windy?
No, teacher.
Oh no, good job. For today, it's not windy. If it's not windy, how about sunny, student? Have you seen the sun over there?
No,
If you say no, for today, is it sunny? Sunny.
no, it's not.
Wonderful. For today, it's not sunny too. Oh, if it's not sunny. Student, look. Have you seen the dark cloud over there?
Yes, teacher.
If you say yes, so now for today, is this cloudy? Cloudy. Is this cloudy?
Yes, it is.
Wonderful. If you say yes, now student, you have to repeat and act follow me. You will say it's cloudy today. Your turn.
It's cloudy today.
Very nice. Alright student, that teacher told you. For today, we are going to have fun together with ENOZ and Junior Brown programs. But for today, we are going to learn with our Magic Phonics Book 1. Alright student, are you ready?
Yes.
If you say yes, let's move to our program. Look,
ENOZ Magic Phonics Book 1
one,
Unit 8
So student, let's look at our screen. For today, we are going to have fun together with our Unit 8. And our title is letter W, letter X, letter Y, and letter Z. Oh student, can you pronounce the sounds of each letter?
Yes.
If you say yes, very nice. But before we practice with how to pronounce the sounds of each letters, please bring your student book beside you for now. This one student, our student book is look like this. You see the cover of our book, the title from Magic Phonics Book 1 like this. And after that, open on your student book on page 57. And page 57, you will see our story from Unit 8. So, let's move to the first part of Unit 8. Let's start with story. Oh, student, let's look at our picture. So now, we are going to the zoo. Who wants to go to the zoo?
Me.
Oh, please come and join with us, student. Oh, look. Oh, it's so fun. Wow, it's so fun at the zoo. All right, student. Let's listen to our story. What are they talking about? All right, let's listen together and pay attention.
W is for wolf and watch. X is for box and fox. Y is for yo-yo and yogurt. Z is for zebra and zero.
Alright, it's the end of our story. And this story is talking about letter W. And W is for roof. Can you see the roof?
Yes, it's over there nearby the box. Oh, the brown one.
This one here, student, this one is roof. Wow. If you say this one, we call fox. Oh, it looks like the same, but roof is bigger than fox, student. But next, let's move to the next word. W is for what? Student, do you have the what?
Yes, I have one.
Yeah, good job. Alright, now let's move to letter X. And X, student. Look, letter X is for box and fox. Oh, this box and fox. So let's move to the next letter. And this letter is for letter Y. And Y is for yo-yo. Can you play the yo-yo?
Yes.
Very nice. This one is for yo-yo. And after that, Y is for yogurt. Oh, who wants to eat yogurt?
Me.
Excellent. After that, let's move to the last letter for our story. And this letter we call letter Z, or you can say Z. Z or Z. But Z is for zebra. This one is for zebra. And after that, C is for 0. 0 is the number, it looks like a circle. So student, let's listen to our story one more time. And after that, we are going to practice more with how to read sentences from our story. So let's listen it carefully.
W is for wolf and watch. X is for box and fox. Y is for yo-yo and yogurt. Z is for zebra and 0.
So student, it's back to you. From now, we are going to practice with part of sentences from our story. Don't forget to listen to our sentences. Don't forget to listen to our sentences, and after that, try to repeat after me. Let's start with the first sentence from our story. And the first sentence is listen.
W is for
So now repeat after me. W is for your turn.
W is for
And W is for listen.
wolf and watch.
So now back to you. Repeat after me. Wolf and watch. Your turn.
wolf and watch.
Excellent. So student, keep going to the next letter from the third sentence, and our sentence is listen.
X is for
Repeat after me. X is for your turn.
X is for
X is for student. Listen it carefully.
box and fox.
So now say with me, box and fox. Your turn.
box and fox.
Excellent. But student, look at our word box and fox. This word letter X is not begin with the first word. The letter X is not begin with the first word, but letter X is the ending letters of the word, and you should to straight letter X for the words box and fox like this. So now keep going to the next letter, and this letter we call listen.
Y is for
So repeat after me. Y is for your turn.
Y is for
Letter Y is for. Let's move to the next sentence, student. And now listen.
yo-yo and yogurt.
Alright, repeat after me. Yo-yo and yogurt. Your turn.
yo-yo and yogurt.
Excellent. Letter Y is for yo-yo and yogurt. So now let's move to the last letter from our unit 8. And this letter we call listen.
Z is for
So now repeat after me. Z is for your turn.
Z is for
Now letter Z is for. Let's move to the last sentence of our story. And this sentence is listen.
zebra and 0.
So now student, repeat after me. Zebra and 0. Your turn.
zebra and 0.
Excellent. You are a good listener and good leaders. So now student, let's move to the next part, and this part we are going to learn with part of vocabulary. And this part we call vocabulary. Let's look at our screen. And now you will see this letter. And this letter we call letter W. And teacher have two W. This one we call big W. In another way, you can call uppercase W, student. And this one, the small letter. This one we call small W. In another way, you can call this one for lowercase w. And this W we call, listen.
W. W.
And the sound of W is V, student. Let's listen it one more time.
W. W.
So now student, repeat after me. W, V. Your turn.
W, W.
Excellent. Now keep going to the next letters. And this one we call letter X. And letter X, teacher have two letters again. This one we call big X, or you can call uppercase X, or maybe you can call capital X like this. So now this one is followed by small x, or you can call in another way is lowercase x, and x sounds, listen.
X. X.
Listen it one more time, and x sounds.
X. X.
So now student, repeat after me. X. S. Your turn.
X, X.
Very nice. And X is sound like a snake too. But letter X is, it should be ending letter from the words. But like for example is box. You should don't forget to straight letter X in the ending word from box, fox. Like this, student. If you see letter X at the ending letter from each word, you have to straight letter X. Always you always to straight letter X too. So now let's move to letter Y, student. And letter Y sounds, listen.
Y. Yeah.
Listen it one more time.
Y. Yeah.
So now say with me, Y. Yeah. Your turn.
Y, yeah.
Very nice. Letter Y sounds yeah. So student, let's move to the last letter from our unit 8. And this one we call, listen.
Z. Z.
This one we call Z. And the sound of the C is Z. Or you can call this letter for Z. Z or Z. And now let's listen it one more time.
Z. Z.
So now repeat after me. Z. Z. Your turn.
Z, Z.
Excellent. Alright student, let's move to the next part. And this part we are still with part of vocabulary, but we are going to learn the new word from our unit 8 that you can find in each verse from our story. Let's start with the first picture. Look, this one we call listen.
Wolf.
So now student, repeat after me. Wolf. Your turn.
Wolf,
And now let's spell the word wolf. And wolf is begin with letter W. Your turn.
W,
O,
O,
L,
L,
F.
F.
So now back to you. Listen and say.
Wolf.
Your turn.
Wolf,
Excellent. This what we call wolf. And you will see the word wolf is begin with letter W. Alright, let's move to the next letter, next vocabulary. Now look at our picture. And this one we call listen.
Watch.
Listen it one more time. This one we call
watch,
So now student repeat after me. Watch. Your turn.
Watch.
So let's spell the word watch. And what is begin with letter W. Your turn.
W.
A
A.
T
T.
C
C.
H.
H.
So now back to you. Listen and say.
watch,
Your turn.
Watch.
Very nice. Alright, keep going to the next vocabulary. Oh, look at our picture. And this picture we call listen.
box,
So now repeat after me. Box. Your turn.
Box.
Alright, let's spell the word box and box. It begin with letter B. Your turn.
B.
O
O.
X.
X.
So now back to you. Listen and say.
box,
Your turn.
Box.
Excellent. Oh, student, look at our word. And this word we call box. But this word box, it doesn't begin with letter X, student. But letter X is here. Don't forget to straight and pronounce the sounds of letter X. You don't have to say with Z. It's not correct. You would say box. You have to straight letter X in the ending sounds of each word that you saw letter X at the ending letter of our word. So let's move to the next letter. Next vocabulary. And this one we call listen.
fox,
Now you will see letter X at the endings again. So you would say listen.
fox,
So now repeat after me. Fox. Your turn.
Fox.
Alright, let's spell the word fox and fox. It begin with letter F. Your turn.
F.
O
O.
X.
X.
So now back to you. Listen and say.
fox,
Your turn.
Fox.
Excellent. Alright, student, keep going to the next vocabulary. Now we change from letter X to letter Y. And this picture we call listen.
yo-yo,
So now repeat after me. Yo-yo. Your turn.
Yo-yo.
Alright, let's spell the word yo-yo. And yo-yo is begin with letter Y. Your turn.
Y.
O
O.
Y
Y.
O.
O.
So now back to you. Listen and say.
yo-yo,
Your turn.
Yo-yo.
Very nice. Alright, keep going to the next vocabulary. And this one we call listen.
yogurt,
So student, repeat after me. Yogurt. Your turn.
Yogurt.
Alright, let's spell the word yogurt. And yogurt is begin with letter Y. Your turn.
Y.
O
O.
D
D.
U
U.
R
R.
T.
T.
So now back to you. Listen and say.
yogurt,
Your turn.
Yogurt.
Good job. This is what we call yo-yo. And the word yogurt is begin with letter Y, student. So now keep going to the next vocabulary. Oh, look. Look at other animal. And this one we call listen.
zebra,
So now repeat after me. Zebra. Your turn.
Zebra.
Now let's spell the word zebra. And zebra is begin with letter Z. Your turn.
Z.
E
E.
B
B.
R
R.
A.
A.
So now back to you. Listen and say.
zebra,
Your turn.
Zebra.
Excellent. This is what we call zebra. And now let's move to the last vocabulary, student. And this one, oh, it looks like a circle. But this vocabulary we call listen.
zero,
So now say with me, zero. Your turn.
Zero.
Then let's spell the word zero. And zero is begin with letter Z. Your turn.
Z
E.
E
R.
R
O.
O
So now back to you. Listen and say.
0,
Your turn.
0
Very nice. Alright, before we move to the next part, teacher wanna check. Let's listen to other letters from Unit 8. And this one, W sounds. Listen.
W, W,
Alright, student. You have to listen and repeat. So now, let's listen it one more time.
W, W,
Alright, your turn.
W W
Very nice. W sounds word. Alright, teacher want to check this letter. And this letter we call letter X. And letter X sounds. Listen and say.
X, X,
Your turn.
X
Good job. And X sounds S. Alright, student, keep going to the next letter. And this one we call letter Y. And letter Y sounds. Listen and say.
Y, yeah,
Your turn.
Y Yeah
Good job. Y sounds yeah. Alright, student, keep going to the last letter from our vocabulary parts. And this one we call letter Z. And letter Z sounds. Listen.
Z,
So now, students,
Z,
let's listen it one more time. And this time you have to listen and say.
Z, Z,
Your turn.
Z Z
Excellent. And letter Z sound Z. So, student, let's move to the next part. And this part, we are going to practice more with part of activity. So now, please bring your student book beside you. And after that, open your student book on page 54 and 55 like this. 54, you will say part A, listen, checks the picture and the letters. It looks like it's the same with our screen, student. But don't forget to bring your pencils, your pen, or maybe you can use some color or crayons. It's according to you. So now this activity, we are going to listen to our vocabulary. And after that, check the right picture that match to our vocabulary that you heard. And after that, let's check the right letters. So student, let's look at the picture. Now teacher have two picture choice. This one, it look like a dog, and it's called wolf. And followed by this one and this one, it look like clock. But this one we can call for what. So let's listen to our vocabulary. So student, listen this carefully.
watch,
This vocabulary is say what, student. Now back to you. Which picture is for what? It would be picture number 1 or it would be picture number 2.
Picture number 2
If you say picture number 2, let's find out together. Very nice. And the word what is begin with letter W or letter X or letter Y.
W
If you say W, let's check. Good job. Alright, keep going to the next vocabulary. Now, teacher have two picture choice again. This one we call box and this one we call fox. And our vocabulary is listen.
fox,
Fox, student, fox. And which picture is for fox? It would be picture number 1 or it would be picture number 2.
Number 2
Number 2. So now let's find out with picture number 2. Excellent. But the word fox is ending letters with letter X or letter Y. or letter Z?
Letter X.
Letter X. If you say letter X, let's find out together. Well done. Alright, keep going to the next vocabulary. Now, let's look at our picture. Teacher have the red yo-yo one and followed by this yogurt. Oh, it looks like a strawberry or maybe blueberry flavor. But our vocabulary is listen.
Yo-yo.
Yo-yo student. Which one is the picture of yo-yo? The red one or the second one?
The red one.
The red one. So now let's find out together. Alright, back to you. Let's find out the word yo-yo. And the word yo-yo is begin with letter W or letter X or letter Y.
Letter Y.
If you say letter Y, let's check. Sorry. Alright, keep going to the next vocabulary. Now, let's look at our picture. And this one, teacher have this animal that had the black and white color and followed by the circle one. And our vocabulary is listen.
Zero.
Zero, student. Which one is the picture of zero? It would be the animal or it would be this circle.
The circle one.
If you say the circle one, let's check. So now, let's find out the right letter that begin with the word zero. It would be letter X or it would be letter Y or it would be letter Z.
Letter Z.
If you say letter Z, let's find out together. Good job. Alright students, let's move to the next activity. And this activity we are going to listen to other vocabulary and after that check the right letters. Let's look at the picture number 1. This one we call wolf. And students, let's listen to other vocabulary again.
Wolf.
Wolf, student, and the word wolf is begin with letter W, X or Y.
W.
W, if you say W, let's find out together. Alright, very nice. Let's move to the next picture. And this one we call listen.
Yogurt.
Yogurt, and the word yogurt is begin with letter Z or Y or X.
Little Y.
Letter Y. Now let's check. Good job. Alright, let's move to the next picture. And this one we call listen.
Zebra.
This one we call zebra. And the word zebra is begin with letter Y or letter W or letter Z.
Z.
Z. Now let's find out together. Good job. Alright, keep going to the next activity. And this activity we are going to find and check. Let's look at the given letters. This one we call letter X. And letter X is ending letters for the words box or yogurt.
Box.
If you say box, let's check it out together. And after that, don't forget to listen to our picture that you shoot. Now, let's shoot this one.
Box.
Excellent. This one is called box. So now, keep going to the next letter. This letter we call letter W. And W is for zero or what.
Watch.
If you say what, let's check.
Watch.
Excellent. This one W is for what. So now keep going to the next letter. And this one we call letter Z. And letter Z. Z is for zebra or Z is for wolf.
Zebra.
Zebra. Let's find out with zebra. Excellent.
Zebra.
Zebra. So now keep going to the next letter. And this letter we call letter Y. And letter Y is for yo-yo or fox.
Yo-yo.
If you say yo-yo, let's find out together. Then listen.
Yo-yo.
Good job. This one is Y for yo-yo. Alright, student, keep going to the next activity. This activity we call check the letters. Check the letters. Let's look at our picture. And this one you have to fill in the blank. Let's find out the letter that's missing. This one we call zero. And the word zero is begin with letter Y or letter Z.
Letter Z.
If you say letter Z, let's find out together.
Zero.
Recognize this one is for zero. So now keep going to the next picture. And this one we call roof and the word roof. Oh, look, what letter is missing? Now, teacher have two letter choice. This one, the red one, we call letter W. Or the blue one, this one we call letter X. Which one is the right one?
W.
W. So now let's find out with W.
Wolf.
Excellent. This one is W is for wolves. So now students keep going to the next picture. This one we call fox. But the word fox is not begin with the right letters. But the word fox, the right letter that have the ending letters from the word fox, it would be letter X or letter Y.
X.
If you say X, let's find out together.
Fox.
Good job. This one we call fox. So now keep going to the last picture from this activity. This one we call yogurt, and the word yogurt is begin with letter W or is begin with letter Y.
Letter Y.
If you say letter Y, let's find out with letter Y.
Yogurt.
Good job. This one is for yogurt and Y is for yogurt. Excellent. Alright, keep going to the next activity. And this activity we are going to look, drag and drop. You have to choose the right letter that's matched to other pencil. Let's look at the letter choice. Teacher have the red pencil. This one we call letter W. And followed by the purple pencil. This one we call letter Z. And the last one, teacher have the green pencil. This one we call letter Y. So now student, let's find out the right letter and the right picture that's matched to the pencils, that's the given pencils. Alright, let's look at the first picture. This one we call what, and the word what is begin with letter W, letter Z or letter Y.
Letter W.
If you say letter W, let's find out together.
Watch.
Excellent. This one W is for what? So now keep going to the next picture. This one we call yogurt. And the word yogurt. Oh, what letter is missing?
Letter Y.
Letter Y. Are you sure?
Yes.
If you say yes, let's find out with letter Y. Good job.
Yogurt.
Yogurt. Y is for yogurt. Alright, keep going to the next picture. This one we call zebra. And the word zebra is begin with letter Z. Is this correct?
Yes.
If you say yes, let's find out together. We have only one left.
Zebra.
Excellent. This was zebra and Z is for zebra. So now keep going to the next activity. And this one student teacher have this same letter, but now teacher have the blue the blue pencil, this one we call letter X. And followed by the green letter, this one we call letter Y. And the last one, letter Z, have the purple pencils. So let's start with the word yo-yo. And yo-yo, what letter is missing?
Letter Y.
Letter Y. If you say letter Y, let's check.
Yo-yo.
Very nice. Alright, keep going to the next picture. This one we call zero. And the word zero is begin with letter X or is begin with letter Z.
Z.
Z. So now let's find out together.
0.
Very nice. This one Z is for zero. And the last one, fox. And the word fox is ending letters with letter X. Is this correct?
Yes, teacher.
If you say yes, let's find out with letter X.
Fox.
Good job. And letter X is ending letters from the word fox. So now keep going to the last activity. And this one, student, we are going to write the word. Please fill in the blank what letter that's missing. This one we call zero. And the word zero is begin with letter
Z.
Z. Good job. Now let's check.
0.
Excellent. This one is for zero. So now keep going to the next picture. And this one we call fox. And the word fox is ending letter with letter W or letter X or letter Y or maybe letter Z.
Letter X.
If you say letter X, let's fill in the blank, and after that, let's check.
Fox.
Good job. This one is letter X and X is for fox. So now keep going to the last picture. This one. Oh, it looks like the same last picture, but this one we call wolf. And the word wolf is begin with letter W or letter X or letter Y or letter Z.
W.
W. So now let's fill in the blank, and after that, let's check.
Wolf.
Excellent. This one we call wolf. Good job, everyone. Alright, we are finished with part of activity already. So now keep going to the next part. This part we are going to part of chants. And this chant we are going to practice how to sing out the song. And now you will see this letter. This letter we call letter W, and W sound word. And don't forget to say the sounds of each word from wolf and what. And now let's move to the next sections of our letter X. And letter X sound s. You have to say the sounds of letter X 3 times. And don't forget to pronounce the sounds of the word box and fox. And now let's move to the next section. And these sections we call sections of letter Y. And don't forget to make the sounds of letter Y 3 times. And Y sounds y. And don't forget to pronounce the sounds of yo-yo and yogurt too. So now let's move to the last section from our chants. This one you will see letter Z. And don't forget to make the sounds of letter Z 3 times with z. And student, don't forget to pronounce the sounds of don't forget to pronounce the sounds of zebra and zero. Alright student, are you ready to sing our song?
Yes, teacher.
Alright, let's listen to our song and don't forget to sing along. Let's start with W.
W.
Say
Wolf. Wolf. Watch.
so now let's move to letter
X. Box. Fox.
So let's say
Y.
Y.
Yo-yo. Yogurt.
Then letter
Z.
Good job, everyone. You are a good singers. All right, students. Now, let's move to the next part for today. And this part, we are going to do other exercise from your workbook, or you can use your worksheets. So now, please bring it beside you. And don't forget to bring your pens, or maybe you can use some pencils, color, or crayon. It's according to you. Alright, let's start with part A. And part A is look like this. And if you have workbook, please open it on page 32. And 32 and 33 is look like this. Alright, let's do it together. And now let's start with part A. And part A says trade and write the letters. Let's start with this letter with the red color. This one we call letter W. Let's start with big W. Let's start with number 1, student. Trade the line, follow the arrows. After that, number 2. Then number 3. The last one is number 4. So now we got letter W is look like this. So don't forget to do it 2 more. Let's fill in the blank. Trade the letters. And one more time. Like this. Alright, keep going to small W. And this one, let's do it the same. Small W, sorry. It's not beautiful. W. 3. Like this. So now, let's do it 2 more. And one more time. Like this. So students, have you finished with letter W?
Yes, teacher.
Good job. Alright, let's move to the next letter. And this one we call letter X. Letter X is look like a cross, student. So now, let's write down number 1. Begin with left to the right. And number 2, right to the left. It's a cross, student. So now, let's do it 2 more. Trade the letter X. Like this. And do it 1 more time. With big X. Like this. So now, keep going to small x. And small x, you have to do it the same. Let's write down with the shadow 1 and 2. Let's do it 2 more. 1 and 2. And 1 more time. Like this. Have you finished with letter X?
Yes.
Excellent. Alright, let's move to big Y. And big Y, let's start with number 1. And number 2. Now you will see it look like a white glass, student. And number 3. Like this. Alright, let's do it 2 more. And 1 more time. Now, let's move to the next one. And this one we call small y. And small y, you have to write down number 1 here with the short line. And number 2, you have to write down with the long line. So now let's do it 2 more. Small 1 with number 1 and long line number 2. Small 1 and long 2. Like this. So now let's move to the last letter from part A. This one we call letter Z, student. And letter Z, let's start with number 1. And number 2, the last one, number 3. Like this. Let's do it 2 more. 1, 2, and 3. And the last one, 1, 2, and 3. Like this. Alright, keep going to small z and small c. Let's do it with number 1, 2, and 3. Follow the shadow. So now let's do it 2 more. 1 and 2 and 3. And the last one. 1, 2, and 3. Like this, have you finished with part A?
Yes, teacher.
Excellent. Alright, keep going to the next activity. And this activity we call activity B. Write the missing letters. Write the missing letters. Let's start with number 1. Picture number 1 we call
Wolf.
wolf. And what letter is missing?
Letter W.
W. Good job. Let's write down small W. And don't forget to complete our
O,
word
L, and
L,
A.
and A. Good job. So now keep going to picture number 2. And this one we call box. And the word box, let's write down the word first. B, O,
O and X.
and X. Good job. The word box is missing with letter X. So now keep going to picture number 3. And this one we call yo-yo. And the word yo-yo we have O. 2 letters that's missing. It would be letter
Y.
Letter Y. So now let's write down small y. Don't forget to complete out the word. Yo-yo. Like this. So now keep going to picture number 4. And this one we call zebra. And the word zebra. What letter is missing?
Letter Z.
Letter Z. So let's write down letter Z. And don't forget to complete out the word. R and A. So student, have you finished with part B?
Yes.
Excellent. Alright, keep going to part C, student. The next activity, oh sorry. And this activity we call math and write the letters. Math and write the letters. Before we write out the words, let's look at our picture first. Picture number 1, student. This one we call watch. Watch. Keep remind that. And picture number 2 we call yo-yo. Yo-yo. Picture number 3 we call zebra. Zebra. And picture number 4 we call fox. Alright student, let's complete our word, and after that match the right word to the right picture. Let's start with the first word. This word we call what. What, and the word what is begin with letter
W.
W. Very nice. And don't forget to complete our word. So, back to you. Let's help me to connect the words what to the right picture. So, which number is for the picture of what?
Picture number 1.
Picture number 1. Good job. Let's connect the line. And now, let's move to the next word. A teacher will change the color. This word we call fox. And the word fox. Don't forget to complete our word with F, O. So, what letter is missing?
Letter X.
Letter X. Good job. And which number is for fox?
Picture number 4.
Picture number 4. Excellent. Alright, connect the line from the word fox to picture number 4. Alright, student, keep going to the next word. And this word we call yo-yo. And the word yo-yo, what letter is missing?
Letter Y.
Letter Y. So now let's write down letter Y and don't forget to complete out the word with yo-yo, Y-O and Y-O. So student, which number that for yo-yo?
The red one with number 2.
The red one with number 2, excellent. Don't forget to connect the line from the word yo-yo to picture number 2. Alright, keep going to the next word. And this word we call zebra. And the word zebra. What letter is missing?
Z.
Z. Good job. Let's write down letter Z and don't forget to complete out the word. B-R-N-A. Like this. So, which number that for the zebra?
Last one with number 3.
The last one with number 3. Good job. So, let's connect the word zebra to picture number 3. So now student, have you finished?
Yes, teacher.
Alright, keep going to the last exercise for today. And this exercise, student, we are going to circle and write the words. Let's look at picture number 1. And picture number 1 we call 0. And 0 is begin with letter Y or letter Z.
Z.
Z, good job. Let's circle Z and don't forget to don't forget to write down the word 0. C, E, R, and O. Make the words. Alright, let's move to picture number 2. And picture number 2 we call box. And the word box is ending letters with letter X or letter Y.
Letter X.
Letter X. So now let's circle letter X and don't forget to make the words. Write down the words with box. B-O-N-X. Like this. So now keep going to picture number 3. And this one we call yogurt. And the word yogurt is begin with letter Y or letter Z.
Letter Y.
Letter Y. So now let's circle letter Y. And don't forget to make the words with Y, O, T, U, R, and T. Like this. So now keep going to the last picture from our exercise. Picture number 4. This one we call wolf. And the word wolf is begin with letter X or letter W.
W.
If you say W, let's circle letter W. And don't forget to make the word with W or L and F. Now we got complete our word with wolves. Alright student, have you finished with our exercise?
Yes, teacher.
Excellent! For today, you are the best. Alright student. Now for today is time's up. And before we say goodbye, please stand up, stand up. We are going to sing and dance with our song that we call Skidamaringa. And now let's say it out.
Skidamarinky-dinky-dink, skidamarinky-doo, I love you. Skidamarinky-dinky-dink, skidamarinky-doo, I love you. I love you in the morning and in the afternoon. I love you in the evening underneath the moon. Skidamarinky-dinky-dink, skidamarinky-doo, I love you. I love you. I love you. In your arms. I love you.
We'll see you next time.
I love you. Do, boo, boo, be do.
Bye bye students. See you again next time.